Feeling good.
What is happening, gentlemen? Welcome to our review sessions once again. Today we'll be analyzing our favorite pairs, our top 3 favorite pairs, our indices that we love analyzing. So today we're going to go through US 100, US 30 and German 40. So ladies and gentlemen, as we see, we've got US 100 right in front of us. As you can see, US 100 has been playing nicely and has been moving in a nice upward trend since September, I would say, and it's been moving in this ascending trend line, and it's been moving within this trend line perfectly, right? So now let's get into it and let's see how the day moved out and how we could have spotted moves and how we would have analyzed these moves, right? So here we're on our daily, and let's move down to our 30 minutes, right? So here we got our 30 minutes. Let us zoom in to get a clear grasp and a clear understanding of what is really going on in the markets today. What has happened today, right? So here we go. We'll zoom in. So let's begin, gentlemen. As you can see from our ascending trend line, we can see price is still moving to the upside, and until it gets to our trend line, then we can determine if it's a sell or not. But as you can see, price is on a very bullish movement. It's been in a very bullish movement for the past 2 weeks. So now let us get a deep in-depth analysis of what is really going on over here, right? So as you can see, we've identified, as usual, we identify our support and resistance areas, and as you can see, our daily support is over here, right? As you can see, it's our area of value. Why is it our area of value? Because once price is over here at this level, we see price has rejected the zone and it's battled to break the zone, right? Then we've also established our resistance zone. So our resistance zone we only established once it formed a higher high and a higher high of that time, and has moved and significantly moved to the downside, right? But not significantly moved, but has moved to the downside. So we've identified this by the rejection of that resistance zone, as you can see on top here, indicated by these two blue arrows, right? So as you can see, market opened, pushed up, we got to resistance level, and it played between our 5-minute support and resistance area, right? It played in between our 5-minute support and resistance. This is leading towards New York session. Over here is our London session, right? So as you can see, price played around this area over here. So now let us get an in-depth analysis, and let us get a clear picture on our lower time frames. So we're going to move down to our 5-minute time frame over here. So as you can see on our 5-minute time frame, price was respecting this 5-minute support and resistance zone, right? Price is playing within that zone. It was playing between our support over here and our resistance on our 4-hour time frame, right? You see price is moving, it moves like that, and yeah, leading up to 3:30, we see price starting to move, right? So price broke up our support level and retested our resistance, and as you can see towards 3 o'clock, we see price moving to the downside, right? So we weren't going to enter any trades here because it's in the middle of our ranging zone. So what we wanted to wait for is for either price to break on the upside and retest and push to the upside, or wait until it gets to our daily support level. So as you can see, price did reach our daily support level. It got to that level and rejected the zone. So what would confirm us into getting into this trade was this over here. This is a significant area over here, right? This is an area of value where we could have determined where we could enter and whatever the case may be. So we saw price get to this level at 3:30, do the whipsaw move that it normally does, and it moved to the upside, right? So what you would have done here is obviously go long. Obviously this is when you take your own intuition and enter the trade. So we would place our stop loss below this level over here and enter once we saw this rejection. We saw this rejection, we entered into this trade, and as you can see, it moved towards our resistance area. That was our TP, take profit, number 1. But as you can see, throughout the day, throughout New York session, price broke our daily resistance level and created new highs, and it moved to the upside. And as you can see, price significantly moved to the upside. So this was a very beautiful trade, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, it was a, what can we say, sure, it was a very nice big risk to reward trade, and you could have made nice big bank with this. It moved 190 points. So yeah, that was a very nice move. So the next pair we're going to analyze is US30. US30, let's go to the daily. Let's identify the daily. Let's zoom. Let's see. As you can see, price is also in a ascending channel as well, and price has been respecting this channel as well. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. We go to the 4-hour time frame, and as you can see, price is moving, is respecting the trend line perfectly, right? Forming higher highs and higher lows. So higher low, higher high, 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 higher low, right? So now let's get an in-depth analysis of what is really going on with this market. So leading to 3:30, this is the move that I saw. So as you can see, price yesterday, because of the FOMC meeting, we saw price move very bullish, move to the upside, and it gapped down today once market open. So market open, and what we always do is identify our structure, identify our support and resistance level. So we have identified our support level. How did we identify this? Multiple weak rejections at that zone. So we saw this is a area of value, right? It's an area of value going according to market structure. So what I had done was also drawn this trend line, because I saw it was forming like an ascending triangle formation, as you can see, right? So here you have to apply your patterns here and see how it goes, right? So it price respected this level. So what we would love to happen is, if price broke this zone over here and push the upside, we want to take the buy, and we want to wait for price to break this zone over here, retest, and push to the downside. And as you can see, price pushed to the downside, right? So let's go to our 15-minute time frame so we can get a even better view of what is really going on. So leading on to our post 3, as you can see, price pushed down, and it pushed down and it retested this support level over here. The support level was based off this area over here. So as you can see, price got to that level and rejected the zone. So now what we were waiting for is price to push back up and retest the zone. Remember, it broke our support level. So we got to this level, price pushed back up. So now we weren't sure, so we were waiting for, so price pushed down, price pushed back up into our area of value. It pushed up to our resistance, now new support. So now what we were waiting for is the retest of the zone. So as you can see, price got to that level and did not retest this zone. It broke the zone. So price broke the zone and got to this level. So this is when you use your own intuition into entering this trade, right? Whether you're going to buy or whether you're going to sell. So according to our analysis prior to market open, this was a down movement, right? It was a down movement. Our analysis was showing us that this level was a sell setup, right? So this is how you're going to enter this trade. Once it broke our support level, we were going to risk, like my golden rule is always 30 points. I don't risk more than 30 points. If it hits my 30 points and goes into my direction, oh well, it's one of my risk strategies that I apply, right? So as you can see, you would have entered into that price, you would have entered into this trade, and price was going to push to the downside. And as you can see, price pushed to the downside. It got to this, which was going to be our first TP. Then price even pushed even stronger and got to our second area of value over here. Our second area of value was based off this because it acted as support and it acted as resistance as well, as you can see there. So that was relatively a very good trade to enter into if you took the sells, right? As you can see, price now rejected the zone and pushed to the upside now. And yeah, that is what I have to say for this trade. And yeah, let us go to our next pair. Our next pair that we're going to analyze is DAX 40. So DAX 40 was a little bit of a challenge today. As you can see, the price has moved a little bit, was very much choppy, if you could say. So the yellow zones are marked off my 4-hour supported, off my 4-hour, right? If you could zoom out, as you can see, it's here. So this was a high, which is the highest point, and this is the lowest point of it, right? So the lowest point was based within this week, right? So price had opened up above that level. So let's go into the 15 minutes to get an in-depth analysis of what is really going on with this price, right? Let's zoom in. So what do we always do once we get into a trade and try to execute? We find our area of value. So as you can see, our area of value is indicated with our rectangular zones over here. We identified it as our supports because price rejected, it broke above, right, formed a new high and came back and retested the zone, and it was rejecting the zone, So now what we would have done was, obviously we wait until 9 o'clock once market opens for the DAX, right? So what we're going to wait for is either price break down and retest and push to the downside, or price break up, retest and push to the upside. As you can see, price broke to the downside. So we saw it push to the downside, and we saw sellers were trying to take control from this weak rejection over here. So this is how we're going to enter this trade. Now short position, we want to enter like that, see, and put our stop loss like that. And that was our target that we were going to reach for, but as you can see, price didn't reach that target. As I said, this market was a very choppy market, and yeah, it was a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio, and if you did win this trade, it was good on you. And yeah, as usual, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys got value out of this video, and please like the video, and please share your insights on what you guys think about this video, and what more would you like to see me when I do these review sessions, and what would you like me to add, and what pairs do you want me to add on to this. Thank you for listening to my review sessions, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow which is Friday the 5th of November, which will have very heavy fundamentals, so I'd love to see how markets play out tomorrow. Yeah, thank you ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, good night.